and the way they lost was the shot.
Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three Stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken in the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we setting the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, coming free.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Huddle. We got a small start with everybody today, but I'm sure more will funnel in. It's Monday. It's Victory Monday for some of us, or not Victory Monday for some of us. Rock, how you doing, bud? You holding it down? You holding it down, my friend? What's up, Mitch? Good morning, Mitch. Victory Monday for you too, buddy. I mean, you get to say, hey, we won.
Yeah, too bad Eric's not here to say it.
Yeah, no, I know Eric. I'm sure Eric will. Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be ready. He'll be around, bro. Don't worry. He's not running. He's not gonna run. Hello, everyone.
I think Eric fucking felt the pain after the Giants lost to the Saints yesterday.
Yeah, he had a lot of losses.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that was one game I really didn't think the Giants were going to lose. Guys, that day, brother. I'm sorry, buddy.
And you would say that Giants loss doesn't bode well for them since they gotta play the Eagles Thursday night.
Well, I mean, the Eagles, they shouldn't have lost the game that they lost. I mean, we lost yesterday. We're up 17-3 at the end of the third quarter. There's no reason for us to lose that game if we don't take our foot off the gas. We took our foot off the gas. We stopped playing, offensively. We didn't play defensively. We just stopped playing. You know what I mean? And when you do that, and then the officials basically gave Denver the game. Not only did we stop playing in the fourth quarter, but then we throw a pass to guy to run on the 3-yard line, and there's two Denver Broncos all over the fucking guy, and nobody calls a pass interference. Because you and I and everybody knows you give the Eagles the football down on the 2-yard line, and you know what's coming, and you can't stop it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. And guess who would have won again?
Well, I mean, Rock, what is it, 19 in a row you had? It has to come to an end at some point, buddy.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, I don't mind if you beat me, but at least don't fucking let the referees be the reason why.
It does suck when that happens. Hey, bro.
You know what I mean? You should have, first off, fucking, they should have called the intentional grounding that they didn't call. They're fucking telling them, there was a receiver in the area. There wasn't nobody within 5 yards of that fucking football. You're going to tell me that people have 5-yard arms now?
Yeah. They don't.
All right.
Give me a fucking break. How is there a receiver within the vicinity of the area when there was no receiver around within 5 yards? But yet, he was supposed to be able to catch that shit.
Yeah, I've seen some unbelievable games too. Like,
well, Eric's in the comments, folks.
Of course. Yep. And I was gonna say the Eagles weren't the only ones we saw blow a double-digit lead. Like, we saw the Chargers blow their lead and lose against the Commanders. They were up 10-0 at a time, and then the Commanders just put 27 unanswered on them.
Yep, sure did.
And then there was Miami. They had a double-digit lead on the Panthers, and they let them come back and lose.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Panthers, I told you they were better than Miami. I just had a feeling Miami's not a good football team. Tua's, in my opinion, an overrated quarterback, and he's starting to prove it. He has nothing there, and even when you did give him a weapon, he really didn't know how to utilize him. Tua's not a good quarterback. That's my opinion. I don't know how you two guys feel about it, but that's how I feel.
Bear Down Mike says, Rock, did you guys forget to pay the refs?
Did you guys?
I think
Ford did.
two is ass, bro. Honestly, I don't like two at all. I never
And
have.
speaking of Carolina, that's who the Cowboys are playing next.
What's up, Ray?
Well, Dallas keeps playing these weak ass teams, filling up their fucking fans full of fucking bullshit, like as if they're going to be something to worry about. And once they get past October, they're not. Because then all they got after that, A-Dub, is nothing but strong ass teams that they got to deal with. Because after Carolina, they got to deal with Washington.
It's kind of funny, bitch.
I mean, after Carolina, Dallas's vacations of beating up on weak teams is over. The only other team after that I feel they can beat up weekly is the Raiders. After that, the rest of their schedule is going to be tough as shit.
The Giants, look at Eric.
Yeah, he's saying, I'm screwed.
He's finally going to admit the Giants it only took 5 weeks.
Yep. And you played against us. And I already had my time. I already had a time of wondering, like, yeah, I think we found a team that's worse than the Saints when it comes to the Giants.
What's up, Craig? Congrats on your line.
No, A-Dub, I'm gonna have to go with the Jets to be worse
Jets,
than all.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, Bear Down Mike, are the Jets the only 0-5 team?
Yeah,
no, currently.
Are they the only 0-5 team?
Yeah, I think so. I think they are.
Oh, wow.
The Jets are just absolutely horrible, A-Dub.
Trash.
They're absolutely horrible.
He's like losing to the Saints.
I mean, I will not argue that the Jets are the worst team in the NFL right now, but I'm just saying if you had to choose between the Giants and the Saints as far as who's the worst team between the two, yeah, I would say the Giants would be.
Clearly the Giants. Now, are the Giants worse than the Jets? We don't know yet. I mean, the Giants beat the Chargers. People are talking like the Chargers are a team that's going to make the AFC championship, playoffs. They're going to be in it. They were predicting this for these guys this year. What is going on?
Well, it's the usual. The Chargers are going to charger every once in a while.
2 weeks in a row. Nobody said they're going to – Harbaugh don't lose 2 in a row. I think Harbaugh lost 2 in a row.
Right.
Yep, it's 2 in a row that the Chargers lost.
Yeah, I know.
What's up with A.J. Brown? He let up on that deep ball. You got Steve asking questions.
I know he did. But, I mean, I think he got confused on the route. That's what I saw in it. I mean, I thought he thought that Hurts was going to throw it sooner and slowed up and then realized Hurts threw it a little later than he thought. And then realized, shit, I couldn't, I should have just kept on running. But it turned out to be a miscommunication. That's what I read on it.
The rule is you don't stop until you hear the whistle. What's he fucking stopping for?
Right. I mean, and even Romo said that. He goes, sometimes these receivers, they act like, okay, it's not coming to me, so I'll slow up. And that's what happened. He thought it wasn't coming to him, and he ended up slowing up on the play.
Rock, Eric wants to borrow your bag. He wants to borrow your bag, bro.
Oh,
Eric,
do you?
Eric, you got to get your own bag. Bro, you're already pathetic. Get your own fucking bag.
I'm about to say, which bag do you prefer, paper or plastic?
No, don't put plastic. I want you to live, E. Don't do plastic. Paper bags good. Rock don't have no spare bag. His team only got their first loss. Your team, however, lost to the Aints. The official paper bag it wears, the Aints. Remember?
So
they were the first ones to be wearing the bag.
So I guess in the end, we're going to see the Giants try to join the tank with everyone else to tank for that first round pick.
Yeah. I mean, now who's going to get it? Giants? Oh, well, the Jets get the first-round pick right now.
Right now, Jets.
Yeah, the
And the
Jets.
way the Jets are going, they're going to hold on to that motherfucker.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah, they suck.
Is that on Aaron Glenn as the new head coach, or is that on the team he took over? They're just that
The
bad.
team itself is just bad.
Yeah.
So Aaron,
Yeah,
that team is bad.
you would think Justin Fields could do better than this with the Jets.
You would think.
You would think. I don't know, man. Justin Fields, I never liked Justin Fields. I never thought he was a good quarterback. I mean, his first 3 years with the Bears, 10-34. Not good. I mean, everybody says, well, this and that. I even CJ Stroud, his first year shows he has potential. Has he,
Well,
Dak Prescott, his first year, he won 13 games. I mean, I never seen nothing like that out of any one of those guys. So.
yeah, well, when it comes to our division too, we see everybody in our division one, like the Vikings, barely got past the Browns before for their bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one could say I was real worried for him for a minute. Like I said before, if the Vikings lost to the Browns, they would be in trouble. It's kind of odd to me that they kept a close game against Cleveland.
Bro, a lot of things I got question marks for the Vikings. I mean, Jordan Mason, he's got a fumbling issue. It's 2 games in a row he's fumbled. Their defense, it's so spotty. It's not. They came out in the second half on both games. They came back in the second. Well, the defense got better in the second half. I just don't know why they didn't do it.
Yeah.
The Cowboys got an easy schedule. The Cowboys are a threat to nobody. I don't know, man. You think the Cowboys' offense is back? You really think that? You think Dak's
You really think the Cowboys got an easy schedule coming up? You better look again, bro. You better look again.
I mean, because the Cowboys look like they're better, or
no. The Cowboys
how many games they win last year?
7.
7. What do they got so far this year? 3?
2-1.
2-1.
Actually 2-1.
2-2.
That's what I said. 2-1. And their 2 wins have come against the Giants and Jets on 1-9 record.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not worried about the Cowboys. They're the same old Cowboys.
And I've seen their next few games. Like this game coming up, they got the Panthers. After the Panthers, they're playing the Commanders. Then after Commanders, they're on the road against Denver.
They're going to lose that game because I think Denver's going to beat the shit out of them in that mile high air. Plus, Denver's defense is good. They proved that to me yesterday. That's a good defense over there. I mean,
after Denver, they got a Monday night game where they're hosting the Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals might win that. Cardinals have proven before that they could beat Dallas. And Kyler Murray and the Cardinals are going to do it again. I think they're going to beat them.
What's up, Go Pack Go? Beat the Bengals. Don't sound like the Lion fans are real happy with the win. I mean, a win's a win, but it's not like the way they wanted to win. Like, comment, and subscribe. What's up, bro?
Yeah, he got his own page on YouTube. I've seen it.
It's all good. I like Opeko. He can come on here and promote all his shit.
Yep.
I see him on other shows too. Hell yeah.
Well, if there's any good news for Green Bay right now, some of our guys who are hurt are back to practicing. Like, I already seen it earlier today. Christian Watson is back, and he's practicing today. 2 of our starting offensive linemen, Aaron Banks and Zach Tom, they're back practicing today as well.
Good. How about Belton?
Him and Devontae Wyatt are the only ones who are not practicing.
Wyatt? Damn it. Wyatt's still out. Shit. Well, I hope it's all for good, so he can be ready for. We play Sunday, don't we?
Yeah, this coming Sunday, we're hosting the Bengals.
Hosting the
Obviously.
Bengals.
I can see that.
Who thought he was coming back?
That's going to be an easy one for you guys.
Uh-oh. Eric says
Yeah.
they're still Bulls goal lines. Yes, Eric, they are.
Well, as far as our next 5 games go, I've already seen most of them. Like, we got the Bengals coming up this Sunday. After them, we got the Cardinals.
I hope so, man, because we don't get the O-line figured out. It's going to be a long season. Our run game is still not where it should be. I mean, you guys know that, right? Jacobs, like I guess the Cowboy game was the first game that he showed anything from last year. You know, he had 160 scrimmage yards with a couple touchdowns. I mean, that's the first real offensive output he's had, you know, that's significant. Let's fix the special teams. Yeah, bro, that's another issue. We can't have no more block kicks or extra points. I mean, extra point got blocked and returned for 2 points. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Are you kidding me, man?
Well,
that's so insane. That's so
okay.
insane.
Yeah, Packers fans, you taught me that I can't go to the bathroom on that one. You know?
Yeah, bro, you can't. You cannot go. You cannot go, bro. Not during special teams, anyway.
You know what I mean? No.
A chip shot, extra
I came the fuck back and the game was 13-2. I'm like, what the fuck is a 13-2 for?
Yeah, they get a safety? No, bro. They got a fucking extra point return block for a 2 points. Son of a bitch.
And you know the only thing I said to myself? They better be glad that wasn't a fucking field goal because that'd be 7.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If they blocked it, if we were attempting a field goal and they blocked it and did that,
yeah, would
have been a touchdown.
Would have been a touchdown.
That would have been a touchdown.
That would have been a touchdown. That was the only thing that went through my head. I said they better be glad it wasn't a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, bro.
Because that would have been 7 points.
Fucking idiots, bro. It just makes me just
and as far as our next
and the Eagles, I think the Eagles became the first NFL team to have 3 special teams blocks in a row.
Really?
Yes. We had the 2 block field goals in the Rams game, and then we had the first block in the next game.
So we got the Bengals at 325 at our house. All right.
And I mentioned after the Bengals, we got the Cardinals. After the Cardinals, we get to play against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. After the Steelers, we will be playing the Panthers, and the 5th game after that, we got Monday Night Football hosting the Eagles.
Yeah, Steve. I do that Saturday show with Russell, and I mean, I was talking to him. I go, I expect you guys are going to put like a 50 burger. He's like, 50 easy. He's like, this is going to be
and I'm sure they didn't want it to be that close either.
No, that's what he's saying. Yeah, 37-24. They're a little disappointed. Their defense, their defense didn't do better, and you're still winning. I wouldn't even worry about it.
I'm guessing if any perspective, it was only so long you were going to keep Jamar Chase out of the end zone.
Yeah, Mark Gastineau. And he hates Brett Favre. Who cares? Who cares who hates Brett Favre? Most people hate Brett Favre.
He only hates Brett Favre because fucking Gastineau fucking knows that Brett Favre laid down for Strahan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only reason why. And he, in a way, has got a point, but fuck it, dude. It's only a half a sack.
No.
Yeah, it might have took the record, but man, you ain't got to whine like a little girl over it.
I look at it this way. Favre just took the incentive out of it for me. He knew he's probably going to get sacked anyway. He told everybody. I mean, you've seen it. He talked to him, and he went up to the line. Next thing you know, Brett's just turning around, going down for an easy sack, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you know he gave it to him, and that's the thing that pissed off Gastineau. It's like, dude, you took my record away without him earning it.
Stop crying, bitch.
I mean, he has a slight, tiny little point, but at the same time, as a grown man, you shouldn't whine like a little girl over a record.
Bro, I mean, they didn't even keep that stat until like in the late. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that was like,
Yeah.
and the only one that matters to that is the guys that are doing the sex. That's why Gaston, you're a bitch. You're a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Should have done.
I mean,
should've
there's
played
so
better.
many good sack guys back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s
Yeah.
that probably had more sacks than Gastineau anyway.
And leave Michael
mean-
the Gap straight hand alone, bro.
The one thing that I think of is Deacon Jones, the head slapper that used to be able to get around fucking guys.
Wow.
Yeah, he'd
bro.
whack you outside the head.
That's when that shit was legal. You could slap him upside the head, man. Knock him
Yep.
silly.
Knock
You should
him
literally
fucking
stun
nuts,
a guy,
man.
bro. You can like stun a guy, man. I
Fuck
mean,
yeah.
straight slap to the head. Yeah, that's not a legal shot. Why don't you just punch him in the nose while you're at it?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't understand how they allowed that for so long. Deacon Jones actually has the most sacks in a career. Yeah, he probably does.
I figured, because of the head slap, Steve.
Yeah,
That's
but
what we're talking about.
It was the most in one season, though, is what the record was. Like whatever the record is, it's the most.
Yeah, the record's 22.
And it keeps watering it down because they keep adding games to the season. I mean, back when some of these records were set, it was only 14 games, 16 games and 17. It's going to be 19 before we know it.
Well, it's got to go to 18 first.
Well, I mean, if they get their way, they're going to eliminate all preseason games, bro. We're never going to see another preseason game. So 247 sacks, that's a lot. Jesus. I wonder how many different quarterbacks that is. That's my question. I wonder how many different quarterbacks for how many different teams. Because you got your divisional teams you play twice a year, so your probably numbers are going to be bigger on those teams. But
you're right.
I wonder how many of those are different quarterbacks.
Right.
Yeah, you could, and not only how many different QBs, but which quarterback got sacked the most by this guy?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because your division opponents or guys you see in the playoffs a lot. If you're a playoff kind of team, He definitely ruined his image and his career. Oh, for sure, bro.
What's
up, Philip? Go Pack, go, buddy.
Because I'm quite
Who ruined his image?
I'm quite sure we could. Look.
They're
at
talking about Mark
now and wonder.
Sanchez here. You didn't hear about Mark Sanchez? Yeah.
He attacked a 70-year-old over a parking spot.
Bro, he's got felony charges on him. Felony charges, bro. Assault charges. He freaking. Did you see the picture of the old man?
Yeah,
no.
Supposedly Sanchez.
It's in the huddle, bro. Go look. Darren posted it. It's in the huddle.
Yeah.
Back to.
I seen the ESPN and notification on it. Like
no more undefeated. They all ended yesterday.
Like he's supposed to serve about 6 years.
It's got to be the earliest. There's no undefeated teams ever, right? All the teams are beaten this early. 5 weeks in. 5 weeks in, no undefeated teams. Wow,
that's early.
Yeah, and that just tells you how well balanced the NFL is becoming. You know what I mean? There's no dominant teams, man. Who's dominant? Tell me, who is it? Is it the Eagles? Because you guys have won 4 games. And only like 1 or 2, I would say, is convincingly won. I mean, the rest of you squeaked their, back.
And then look at, and of course, there are 6 different teams right now with a 4-1 record.
Yeah. But what about the Ravens, bro? What is going on? They are totally toast, bro.
Dude, I did not expect
a beating like that, bro. That was a beating. That was a beating.
Yeah.
The Texans beat them. The Texans are mad. They're mad,
and here's the thing. They didn't have Lamar Jackson out there. They had their backup, Cooper Rush.
You talking about Ron Simmons? Used to play Florida State. Who was the black guy that became a professional wrestler way back in the day? I was thinking of Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons used to be a Florida State Seminole.
Sanchez was the original
tush push. Yeah, he was. Parody. Yeah.
Funny.
It's parody. That's what it is, bro. That's why it's balanced. I like it.
I thought he was the original butt fumble.
Holy shit! Yeah. They sent out a PR thing. Yeah, because he used to. Yeah. Sanchez was in the booth. It turns out he's the thug. He's the actual thug. Holy shit!
It's funny that fucking Mr. Nice Guy apparently in front of the cameras ain't much of a nice guy behind the scenes.
Oh no, people are fake, bro. They put their. It wasn't Deacon Jones, was it? No, I don't know. No, way before that. No one wants to meet the Ravens as a wild card contender. Yeah, but I don't even know.
Why not? After the way they looked yesterday, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
They're 1-4. 4. They're done.
Here's what's more than amusing about the Ravens. Before the season got started, I think we had a conversation about how good their secondary was supposed to be this year.
Anytime, bro.
Even with the addition of Jair Alexander over there, like the secondary was supposed to be the strength of their defense.
And from what I understand, Jair ain't been playing, so
he
ain't been much help either.
Yeah, he hasn't played yet either.
You know what I mean? So he ain't been no help either, A-Dub. So, Ravens are a mess.
Ron Simmons, APA was
Ron Simmons, Florida State, like I just talked about.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was a badass, yes, he was.
Yeah, APA. He also went about another name of Farouk.
Farouk, right?
Farouk, yeah, Farouk,
yeah. Nation of Domination.
How you guys
if you
doing?
remember that Nation of Domination with The Rock.
So
bro, they got behind. That's why they got behind, man. You get behind in the score.
Before Nation of Domination, he was Ron Simmons, and he was with Natural Butch Reed.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep, and their manager was Teddy Long.
Mike.
Yep.
Well, here's the deal, Mike. Henry had, if I recall in that game, Henry had 15 rushes, but he wasn't getting many yards in those rushes. Like, he only got about 33 in that game.
Philip, you watch them play, right? I mean, they are giving up a lot of points every game. Their defense averaging like 35 points a game now. It's got to be after 44 points. It's got to be.
It was said yesterday that their defense, it's what, $1 million worth of players, or $1 billion, whatever, of players that are out.
Yeah.
You know, they're like a buddy of mine. He's a big Ravens fan, and he sent me a message. Our seasons are done. I'm trying to tell him, it's too early yet to sit and say the season's done for the Ravens.
4 games. All right, they have to win out, bro. They have to win out.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening.
I'm just going to sit there and say there's too much talent. If those players come back, there's too much talent on that team.
Yeah, I remember Philip, and he ain't that guy. Lamar ain't that guy.
RELAX. You're trying to say he's supposed to be Aaron Rodgers telling people to relax?
He ain't that guy. I'm just saying, man. There's no way. Lamar has been in 4 of these 5. 3 of the 4 losses are on Lamar, and he's been in there. So I don't want to hear it, man. The Ravens, there's something wrong with them. They don't look good. They don't look good at all.
Well, you know, the
defense
comment
has to be part of the problem too.
Oh, you know,
sure.
The comment I brought up days ago about Lyle Alzado and Bill Romanowski, and the thing is, yes, Lyle Alzado was a whatever, but I don't know if you guys know this. Bill Romanowski beat the shit out of this tight end that played for the Titans, and I think his last name was Williams, and he went to sue Romanowski for $3.8 million. I mean, they showed the tight end's face. His left eye was swelled shut and everything. And because what all started out with Romanowski is where in one play when he was playing for the Niners, Ronnie Lott said to him, don't you ever let me see you get punked again, or I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah, I don't say that either, bro. But the odds are out of how they're losing already. I mean, you guys are expecting to see them like. I just don't know, man. I don't see them pulling it down like that.
No way 13-4 is the lowest seeded in AFC wild
Yeah,
card.
no. What he's saying is that's what we're saying. That's if they win out. You're saying that. No, I think if well, I don't know the way everything's going. I mean, you might be able to get in with a 9-win team the way everybody's losing right now. Like no undefeated teams. 5 weeks in, there's no undefeated teams. So that means it's good mix, good parity, like you said. But if Lamar is out another game, because everybody said that no way the Ravens win without Lamar. So and they clearly got blown out yesterday. But if he misses another game, then what? Then what?
It's funny that now there's no undefeated teams, and I've seen a few Lion fans going, "We're on top of the NFL now."
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see anybody going undefeated this year.
No.
So it doesn't. So there was no surprises there.
I know, but usually there's a team that goes like 7, 8 weeks into the season, 9 weeks, maybe even 10 sometimes,
Didn't Pittsburgh go 11-0 a couple years ago?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. We usually get
and that was when Big Ben was able to win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ben was still there. That's right.
Yeah.
Ben was still there. That's right. They went 11-0 and then they faltered.
I agree with you, Philip. I'm just saying. I think.
I remember the year, and I remember that year.
I just think
2020
it's really
was
hard.
the year.
Yeah, no, but I don't see them doing it, bro. I don't see them winning out. I don't see them winning out, and I don't see them even. I mean, do you see them winning 8 more games? Look at the schedule. Do you see them winning eight more games?
Hard.
Now, will this
and
will,
here's,
will this
and the thing now is, I say the Steelers are taking that division now while they're on top.
will this put Harbaugh on the hot seat?
Oh, for sure.
But with his key players out?
I mean, I get it, bro. But how many years have they won and done in the playoffs or been knocked out of the playoffs? The last several. How many?
Yeah, but I'm thinking personally, the Ravens ain't gonna just get rid of him because they're having a losing season right now.
No, they'd probably give him 1 year grace, maybe. I don't know how long's he been in there. He's been there a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Oh God,
I think
yeah.
he's been there a few years.
Like 12 years, I think. 10, 12 years?
Yeah, because
Easily.
he was there. He played against his brother, the Niners, in the Super Bowl and won.
Yeah. Afternoon, fellas, on top of the NFL. Oh, so here you go. Who said that? Did the Lion fans were saying that? He got a Lion fan. He comes in, Steve. And look, on top of the NFL.
This is what I'm saying. Like I said, I go over other podcasts and I sit there and I just be quiet just to see what.
Yes, the Ravens will end up with at least 9 wins this season. Yeah, that's right. I mean, and they might squeak in. That might get them in, bro. That might get them in.
And then they're sitting there like last night. It was kind of funny on the Rock and whatever line show. They're trying to say that Golf is an elite QB, and I'm like, no, he's not. I said he's good, but he's not elite. Golf is not. To me, he is not an elite QB.
He didn't put a 50 burger on the Bengals yesterday. What happened?
He didn't even get 40.
No, didn't even get 40.
Well, Russell was saying this morning that at the end, whatever was in the fourth quarter, they was in the red zone. They could have put more points on, but they didn't.
Uh-oh. Because I was on his show Saturday talking about how John Dorn says one thing, the only props he gives a line, because then it made Russell go, well, props to John Dorn. He gave John Dorn a shout out.
And now, I hear these Lions fans, I guess, talking about there was screwed up play calls that took a safety away or something, bad penalties or whatever. And I just started laughing like, they like to call out the calls when it goes against them, but when it's for them, it never happens.
Look, bro, there's already been The most blatant play I've seen so far this season is the Dak Prescott. There's the play. He threw the ball to a player that wasn't there. I didn't see the guy there. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, I know. You mean the
phantom intentional grounding that wasn't because someone was out there? No. There was nobody out there. It slipped out of his hand. That should have been it should have just been a bad pass. And or intentional grounding is what the penalty should have been. But,
and another one I thought was funny when they played the Browns. Flacco threw the ball deep down the field. There wasn't a Browns receiver anywhere 20 yards of the pass, and there was Curtis Joseph there by himself, an interception. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Why are you throwing this? See, this is the thing.
Congrats on your win, sir.
Why, thank you. It was nice and ugly.
Sometimes you got to have them. I mean, bro, you didn't want to go overseas and lose both, did you? Come on now.
Hey, wait. Well, since he's here, I got to ask this question. What if it comes down to that we are the only team that don't beat the Browns?
What about it?
What do you mean?
Well, okay, the Lions did. The Vikings did.
Let's just say you got a lot of people mocking us in this division as far as not everybody can beat the Browns.
I don't care, man, what these people say. Honestly, I don't give a damn about it.
Right.
It was our special teams collapse, bro. And we would be 4-0 if it wasn't for our special teams. I don't even want to hear that shit.
Right. I agree.
Stop. Basic field goal, basic extra point, blocked. Because our fucking line can't.
And let's be upfront and clear about something. Because of these collapse that we've had with these past two games, people are expecting us to lose even more to the point to where we're supposed to be the ones in the basement.
Yep.
Sorry.
Let them think that. I don't really care.
Broke up there for a minute. What were you saying? I'm sorry, Dad.
No, he's just saying that a lot of teams are looking at us worse because of these collapses we've had. We should be in last place and whatever, man. I'm not hearing all that.
I don't think you guys should be in last place. You're not as bad as the Bears. I think Bears fans are delusional and they think that they're better than what they are.
I think Philip Merkel is still around. You don't hear him. You ain't hearing much from him, but he is still around.
Bro, there's a new Bear fan called Rude Bob that I think is Merkel or somebody else, man. Honestly, that's what I think.
Yeah, I've seen posts from that guy. He puts a whole paragraph together.
Yeah, he's vying for the new Nostradamus of the group. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and Beardo might, just like the Bears, should be 3-1.
Yeah.
Why should the Bears be 3-1? I mean, they blew a 14-point lead at home to Minnesota. How do you blow that? Like, to a rookie quarterback starting his first game? How do you do that?
I think that's the other game Mike referring to, that he feels the Bears should have won.
Yeah.
I mean, he can refer to it, but don't blow the game. I mean, if you deserve to win, then you should have won. I don't think the Vikings deserved to be in the game against Pittsburgh last week, but they somehow managed to find a way. I mean, I think Pittsburgh was kind of trying to give it to them, but it's what it is. I mean, you guys as special teams was god awful against Cleveland. You couldn't stop Judkins. But guess what? A lot of people can't stop Judkins. Judkins is a good running back.
Judkins is a good running. Bro, we held him contained until the fourth quarter when he broke a 30-yarder. I mean, that was his first big. I mean, we held him contained most of the game until that. That guy's a beast, bro. That's why I said he's a beast. He's a fucking bat, bro. He's a beast. He pounds.
If anything, Cleveland's kind of dumb for stopping running the ball with him. I mean, we couldn't stop him, and they just were trying to be cute with some of their wide receiver screens and tight end screens. I'm like, if you're beating a team doing something and they're putting up no effort to try and stop it, keep doing it.
Well, I mean, Mike, I'm talking about one play made the difference in both those games. That's yours. Is your whole defense collapsed. It's a little different, but it's a little different. I was just saying they blocked one kick in each of those games, and it was one play that I was referring to. That if it went normal like it should, we're not even talking about it, but it did. We suck, bro. You want to hear a stat? This is the craziest stat. You ready for this? Our Rick Bisaccia, our special teams coach, highest paid special teams coach, but our special teams ranked 30. How is that?
Yeah.
How are we giving this guy the most money out of all special teams coaches, and we're ranked 30th? How is that?
It's because he was a head coach for 10 minutes, and you felt obligated to give a guy who coached for 10 minutes more money.
Well,
maybe.
I heard policy said he ain't putting up with this nonsense.
Well, I don't think he should.
Well,
I mean, bro, you do the math on the numbers. Go ahead.
You made a good point, Robert.
I'd say if there was a reason that special teams is being ranked so low, it could be a matter of certain areas that have not been cleaned up and addressed. Maybe it could be a matter of punts in a certain area, or how many yards we're giving up on returns, or even these field goals that we give up at times.
Well, can I ask you that?
It's the dynamic kickoff. Like the best guy who's got it is that Aubrey from the Cowboys. That guy can drop it perfectly in that zone, and if you don't field it, you're at the 20 instead of the 30.
35.
That guy knows how to kick it.
That guy's the best kicker in the NFL.
Fucking A, bro. I totally agree with that.
Well, I want to ask you guys this. On those blocks that we had against us, who do you guys blame for that? Because the guy that
the interior.
Jacob was the one for the Cleveland game. The Cowboy game, I didn't investigate it. I was so mad about the Cowboy game.
Well, the Cowboy game, the
left side of the line collapsed and gave up, and then the
whole side.
Well, in the Cowboys game, the one offensive lineman, the white dude Banks, he got released right after that game because it was showed. I was on Chat Sports, and they showed the clip in the film to where how he let the guy just run right by him, and then right after that game, he got released.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys know it too, but I think a lot of teams in our division, just in offensive line depth alone, like I think we're all feeling the pinch because we're losing guys that normally would be in there. So this really has to go back. Drafting good depth is important.
Yep, we've seen how important offensive.
Go ahead, Aiden.
Sorry, I'm saying we've seen how important offensive line depth would be. Like every team in our division has already seen firsthand how important the offensive line is, because Detroit saw it firsthand when it came to week 1 against us, like how important the interior was, because that's where we were beating them the most. I think Minnesota's felt the effects of certain starters being gone off of their offensive line, and the Bears, they've needed time for their new look O-line to gel at times to where it's gotten there. And for Green Bay, we lost some starters off our O-line, and we felt the effects for 2 games.
Yeah, but I thought the Dallas block on the special teams, that was the guy covering the wrong. He's supposed to block from inside going out, and they blocked outside coming in and let the inside guy get in the way to block that.
Yeah, that was that Banks guy.
Yeah, that was what the explanation was. They blocked from outside in instead of inside out because of it's us being young and having guys not experienced in there doing stuff.
Yeah.
And
this same guy you're mentioning is the same guy we called up off the practice squad.
Yeah, it's all about depth. I mean, if you look at the Vikings, even in the fourth quarter of that game, I mean, I was impressed by who they had at offensive line, because really, you didn't hear Myles Garrett name called hardly at all in that game. And we're talking about Joe Huber, an undrafted rookie free agent from Wisconsin. We're talking about Walter Rouse, a 6th-round pick. We're talking about School, who has been schooled most of the year. I mean, there was 4 of their 5 offensive linemen. Darrisaw was out for the fourth quarter. So the fact that they were able to somehow cobble together a win was pretty impressive.
The guy today that has to feel bad is that guy that ran that long run for the Cardinals and he released the
Oh,
ball before
DiMartino, what an idiot! What an idiot!
that would have sealed the game. That would have
Yeah,
sealed
well,
the
it would
game
have
for
been
them.
28. It would have been 28-3. Like they gave up so much. I mean, the whole momentum of that game completely shifted after that play. And not only that, but they had a play where Cam Ward threw a pick. The guy picked the ball,
Right,
and then he
right.
fell down and
he fumbled it.
He fumbled it, and they recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown.
yeah, like that was the wildest end of a game, wildest comeback I've ever seen. That was so crazy.
Yep. And the thing, all this happens, and you gave the Titans their first win of the season.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say the Titans. I mean, even Pollard got his first touchdown. There was a lot of firsts for you. I mean,
Spencer Rattler got his first win.
Yeah.
Hail to Spencer Rattler.
Well, the Saints are not a good team, but they're not as bad as the Jets, I guess. So.
Well, I will still say
Dude,
that
I think the Giants are worse. I don't know. I think the Jets just got a bad breakup of who they played. That it's just the victim of the schedule.
If Spencer Rattler was on a better team, I think he could be an actual real quarterback. He has the fun. He has it. That boy has it.
I keep saying that the teams that are in the NFL, they're in need of players. You need to take a look at that Saints roster, and you got to be like, okay, or maybe even Tennessee. I don't know. I feel like Tennessee's going to try to keep their team together a little bit more. But
we all know that the Saints is in trouble with money, and there's a lot of rumors. I'm just going to say rumors that Alvin Kamara is probably going to be traded. Chris Olave is going to be traded. Kool-Aid McKinstry could be on,
oh yeah,
whatever.
I would like to get I would like to entertain McKinstry. Now that would be good for us. That would be real good for us.
Yes.
That'd be real good for us.
And McKinstry would be a good investment while he's still on a rookie deal.
But you guys have to make a promise. If that would happen, we get Kool-Aid McKinstry every time you guys are on the show. You guys are on cam. You have to drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh, bro, we gotta bust in. Hey, you guys!
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think Olave would be a better ad than McKinstry would. I'm just saying. I think Olave would be a better ad than McKinstry.
Olave.
I think he would be a better ad. He catches the ball pretty well.
We have a bigger weakness in quarterback than we do wide receiver, bro.
I saw a rumor.
I get it.
I saw a rumor that we was in the mix and whatever for a trade for Chris Olave. I'm just going to say rumor.
No, I did too. I did too. I saw it too. I mean, but I like we're about to extend Dobbs. And I know, Steve, you probably weren't liking to hear those talks because you're not a big Dobbs fan. But Dobbs showed out, bro. He showed out. Come on, man. You got to do it.
Can I clear something up, please?
Go ahead.
I like Dobbs. Only thing I just didn't like his antics last year. Like he didn't give a shit.
I didn't like him either. I did not like because
that's the only thing. If he would show that, he wants to be there.
Did you see his quote about that? The extension. He goes, "It's not about the money. It's about playing for the green and gold." He said that. He just wants to play for the team. He wants to still be here. He'll figure out the money. He's going to work it out.
I mean, I don't hate him. As I don't want him. It's like me. If I was a coach, like I was going to say, if anybody here does not want to be on this team, get the hell out. I don't want you here. That's just it. That's just. I mean, he's doing good. Don't get me wrong.
It's the New York Buckeyes. That's funny, Mike. The New York Buckeyes.
Well, I brought that up earlier on, I think, the Ken and Ken show. And Ken, the Beard fan, said that, no, they don't see the Saints getting rid of Olave.
Well, I mean, he's a
not
piece you can build from.
Not as far as the building block they still have over there on a rookie deal, maybe.
Yeah, he's a rookie deal. That's why. Yeah, because if he was on his first pro deal, I don't see them making a deal. I don't, they're in cap hell.
I mean, I don't know what year they are at Ohio State, but Ohio State has two more awesome receivers coming out. That's there.
Yeah.
That's coming out. I don't know if it'll be next year or the year after that. But Ohio State's got two more stud wideouts coming. But no, like I says, I don't hate Dobbs. No, it's just that I didn't like his antics. I want people on this team to play.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I don't see them. I don't see Olave leaving. I don't see even McKinstry leaving. These are all rookie deals that they can build around. I mean, they're going to probably cut like Kamara. Who's the other
Jordan.
guy? Yeah, Cam Jordan. I mean, Mike, I think you mentioned Cam Jordan's on that list. Yeah, I mean, there's those are the guys I expect that they're going to have a fire sale on. Because I mean, if you get rid of the young talent, well, what are you doing? Why are you even doing it? I don't understand that. To me, that don't make no sense. So,
Well, at the moment, the Saints are pretty much doing what they should have done a long time ago, and that was get a rebuild started. Like a rebuild for them was long overdue.
Right. Well, I mean, how much time we got left? Oh, we got about 8 minutes. Okay, guys. So, you guys want to talk about Monday's game or tonight's game?
Yeah.
Chiefs versus the Jags.
Chiefs. I got the Jags, man. I think the Jags upset these guys.
Well,
Yeah, and I think so too. And when I think of the Jaguars, I'm thinking, is Trevor Lawrence finally earning that big contract he was given?
Well, I know you guys don't care what people say, but you better prepare for this. If the Jags do go out and beat them and the Lions play KC next week, you're going to have those guys coming in here. Oh, KC's no problem. The Jags beat them. We're on top right now. We're dominant.
I don't care about that. I just think right now the Jaguars, they came into this week with the best defense. I mean, they got the most takeaways, a lot of sacks. I mean, the Chiefs have been having issues with teams that pressure them. I mean, this is playing into their hand. They're in the Jags' home. ATN, I think that's the reason that Ronnie Bass Sunshine Boy's having a better season because he's got a little more help from his run game.
What's wrong with Kelsey?
Well, hey, I'm just saying.
Swifty.
I was just asking a question and thinking like perhaps Trevor Lawrence is finally earning that contract that he was given by the Jags.
Yeah, I think he is, bro. I think he is.
Kelsey doesn't seem the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they got a new guy, and it looks like Pacheco doesn't seem
Pacheco's not having a good year either. He's not having a good year running. I mean, I'll tell you, there's a lot of things going against Kansas City. I mean, they finally got their wide receiver back after injury, but
Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, Worthy. Yeah.
He's questionable.
So he got beat again, man. I'll tell you, if they don't got him, Hollywood Brown ain't it, bro.
Well, let me give you a heads up on some fantasy news. You guys don't have him. If you guys can stash him, go pick up that Brashard Smith.
Brashard Smith
from KC. Yeah, he's
running
from
back.
SMU. Yes, he's from SMU.
He's going to unseat both the guys that are out there because they got Pacheco and they
Kareem
got
Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Yeah, well,
Kareem Hunt.
That's what, if you can pick him up and just stash him and whatever, I would do that.
Really?
If you can. Yeah. I did.
I've heard of him.
I picked him up. And I stashed him.
We'll have to see because their run game hasn't been impressive at all. That's part of the problem too. Is they can't grind. They're not grinding the ball like they normally do.
Well,
They've looked better lately. The team itself has looked better lately, though. They have looked a lot better.
Yeah.
First couple weeks, they look very uninspired.
I mean, everybody looks good against the Ravens. I mean, shit.
No, this game.
Yeah, but you at the beginning of the year, though.
Yeah, no, I know, bro. I'm just busting balls.
Looking at the schedule for the Vikings now, I mean, after we come back from the bye, Baltimore, Philadelphia,
Now look at
San Diego or the Chargers. Like none of those teams are.
None of them are looking scary right now.
They don't look as invincible as they did when you started the season. So you know, you never know. I mean, I think bear down Mike's credit, Vikings should be undefeated. Then fine. I mean, I'm not saying that, but I mean, the Vikings should be undefeated. Forget it.
The Vikings could be undefeated too, real, right?
Yeah, they're undefeated. They'd be undefeated if they could hold Bijan Robinson to under 160 yards rushing, and you know we could play Mike Tomlin, who tries to give the game away against Pittsburgh all the time. And, yeah, we'd be undefeated right now. Sure.
Who are you talking about? Steele? Who's Steele? Who's he
talking about? Yeah, Steele. Yeah, he's another running back.
Steele. Yeah, but he doesn't play. They haven't played him as much though. He's not somebody I can rely on. He's a preseason guy that they left thrown in there. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
he's just a depth guy in case of Pacheco.
Number 42? I think he is.
Yep.
Number 42. Yeah. Steele. Yeah.
Be a total meltdown or collapse.
I will ask you, the Packers fans, this again, and I mean, and I'm not. This isn't trash talk, but do you still feel like Jordan Love has the trajectory to continue to be one of those guys that you can rely on for the next 5-10 years? Do you believe that, or do you think that there's kind of some cracks where you're like, because I mean, and I'm a Vikings fan, so I'm not gonna say that I really want you guys to do well, but I'm also not stupid. So I don't know. I feel like he needs to have like one of those paramount, like either a comeback game or a game where he just blows you away against a good team, to where I'd be like, okay, yeah, now I see it. Like I don't know if he's had that yet, really. And I can't say that it was. I don't think it was that playoff game against Dallas. Because
that was by far his best game, I thought.
That was as far as game in a big situation. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah. But on the same token, Aaron Jones was rushing in that game too, so that definitely played a role. And Dallas is terrible. So for me personally, is not a fan of the Packers, but as somebody that I feel like it would flip the switch for me is if he were to go out and let's say he goes in and he leads the Packers to a victory against the Eagles or something like that.
One thing I heard from the Packers, what they're going to do is they're going to follow the old Ted Thompson stuff era, Ron Wolf, where every year they're going to bring in quarterbacks. They're going to draft and bring in quarterbacks.
A quarterback or a veteran?
No, they're going to draft one. They're going to try to.
If you looked over the years when we had Favre and stuff, okay, back in the day, we brought in Brunell, we brought in Ty Detmer, we brought in all these. They want to do that again.
And Brooks back, you had a bunch of guys. So I remember.
Yes, that's what they want to do again.
Which that's all fine and well, but I mean, Jordan Love is. I personally think Jordan Love's going to do what he's got to do. He's shown that if given the opportunity, he can do it. I think LaFleur holds him back on some stuff, but he makes the big throws. He's not scared. He takes the shots. I mean, did he take a sack in a game that I thought he shouldn't have? Yeah, but you know what? I watched Rodgers do it. I watched Favre do it. I watched a lot of quarterbacks. Just sometimes you just fall down and say, "Thank God I escaped that play." You know.
Yeah.
He just needs more time. He just needs more time. That's it, bro. That's it.
Well, see, that's why, that's like you calling like me. That's why I watch the mock drafts. I love the mock drafts because you can learn.
Yeah.
You can learn about players. You can,
everybody in this group knows that I love mock drafts.
That's why I love the mock drafts.
We're going to have to call it soon. You got anything to add to that? Oh, never mind. A-Dub left. All right, well. All right, fellas, we are at the end of the show. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting.
Thanks
for your opinion, and we will see you next time.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.